My dad is actually married to a lawyer, and not just a lawyer, a brilliant one.
Yeah, she's really good. She defended Nate when he was up on murder charges, and she got him off in no time.
And knowing Taya, when she finds out that you are looking for your mom, I'm sure she'd love to take the case pro bono.
The thing is, this lawyer in Dayton is the only person who's got the information I need, and he won't give it to me until I pay him.
Oh, yeah. Well, plus Taya's probably got her hands full with your dad still being in the hospital and her brother being questioned about the shooting.
So I don't think it'll work. But thanks. Hello? This is Dina.
But that Taya thing was a really good idea.
Then why'd you shoot it down?
You and I don't see the world the same way. Everything that you've done paying Eddie Ford to kidnap Nora, I don't know how you live with yourself.
Well, we won't have to worry about that much longer.
It's not funny. He almost raped her. He could have killed her. And you've ruined Matthew's life, whether he comes forward or not. It's never going to be the same. You used him to take out Eddie Ford.
If I had wanted Eddie dead, Matthew would have been the last person I would have called.
But you set it up. Filled his head with all kinds of doubts about his parents, taught him how to lie to us, take the easy way out, and you told him that I cheated on his mother. Now, what was that, Clint? Was it revenge? I took Nora, so you're gonna take Matthew? Here. I'm gonna get a doctor. Don't. We're not gonna talk about this again.
Why not? What difference will it make? Just get it off your chest.
Well, what's the point? Eddie Ford is dead, and Matthew is guilty.
And that's all that's ever mattered to you.
It matters, Clint. Right and wrong. Yes, it matters to me. It matters to anyone in this whole town, anyone in the world that's decent.
I'm glad that you're going to be here to put the world right when I'm gone.
You know what? When I found out you were in the hospital, I didn't even tell my family. Because what was I going to say? The man that ruined our life had a heart attack? Do you even have a heart? I didn't want to come here. All I want to do now is just focus on Nora and Matthew.
Well, why did you come here?
Because Nora said that I should. Because you were my brother. And what that means, I don't even know anymore. Do you?
Clint, I want your side.
Charlie.
Charlie believes that you tricked both of us into thinking Rex was his son. And I wanted to stay that way.
How could you do this to me?
And what about me? What about what you did to me?
You can't listen to that, Charlie.
This is your voice.
I was tricked. I didn't know he was recording me.
No, but you said it. You admitted that you knew that Rex wasn't my son.
I can explain, Charlie. I can. Just please give me a chance.
No.
This can't be legal.
Oh, it's very legal.
I've got a great attorney.
And since our marriage was never consummated, thank God.
And since you committed fraud. So you married Jessica Brennan, but Jessica Brennan was AWOL.
All we had to do was dot a few I's, cross a few T's. Hey, you said the marriage was over. I just made it official.
Cutter, you just did us a huge favor.
Jessica isn't married. The power of attorney reverts back to Vicky and Clint, and I know they want her in St. Anne's.
Oh, pop the brakes there, cowboy. I wouldn't call Vicky or the Clinster right quite yet. They don't have any power over me.
Yeah, they do. You don't have a husband. Oh! Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce you to Mr. and Mrs. Cutter Wentworth.
Oh, it's okay. I'll explain it to you, and I'll use really small words. I ended my marriage with Ford, and now I'm married to Cutter. No hard feelings, big guy, okay? I had to recycle the ring. I hope you don't mind.
So how is this marriage any less of a fraud than ours?
Like I said, I've got a really good attorney.
You know, I know why Ford married Tess. He wanted custody of Ryder. What are you getting out of this?
Why did I marry her?
I love her. Look, I know how hard this is. If Cole were crashing with you, I would be going out of my mind.
You would.
Definitely. Come here.
Good. That was that Italian place around the corner. They're hiring and they want to see me right away.
That's great. See, I told you they'd call you back.
Wish me luck.
You'll do great. Well, at least she's trying. Star, come on, I promise. She's not going to be a problem, okay?
She already is.
Oh, I'm going to have to get back to you. Bye-bye. Vicky, please, do tell me that you played the tape for Charlie before Echo got to him.
Yes. He heard it. Dorian, it gave me no pleasure to see him hurt.
Oh, come on. After everything that man has done to you.
I did quite enjoy the look on Echo's face.
Oh, good. There you see, you are human.
Charlie, I swear to you, on my life, that I never meant to lie to you. When I first came to town, I was thrilled to see you. I'd never stopped loving you. You're the kindest, warmest man I have ever known, but you were with Vicky, and I wasn't gonna do that again. I just wasn't. And then I went to Clint, and I told Clint about how we'd conceived a son all those years ago. But he knew. He already knew that Rex was his son. He didn't want him. I mean, can you believe that he didn't want his own son? He didn't even put out a hand to help Rex. He watched Rex struggle, and he wouldn't help him because he didn't want him. Clint Buchanan is the most vile, cruel, human being, manipulative man I have ever known, and I did not want him in our lives, Charlie. And then I went to Taya and Todd's wedding reception that night, and I was going to go to Rex, and I was going to tell him the truth, but Clint stopped me, and he threatened me. He said that Rex would be arrested for breaking and entering, for corporate espionage, that Rex would go to prison if I breathed one word to him about Clint being his father. So what was I supposed to do? I didn't have a choice. I had to say that you were his father. And oh, God, please believe me. God help me, I wanted it to be true because you were the father I wanted him to have. The most wonderful, kind man. So you have to understand, Charlie, you have to understand that he's my son. And I would do anything for him, just like you. Because that's the kind of man you are. You'd do anything for your son, right?
I don't have a son.
Charlie, I'm so sorry. I should have told you a long time ago the truth. I should have, but I was scared. And you were so happy. And Rex was so happy, and Shane was thrilled. I know that it's not an excuse. I know that it's not, but I'll do anything. Charlie, please, I will. I'll do anything. I'll go to counseling. I'll work the ninth step. Whatever you want. Just please, please, please. Please forgive me. Please, Charlie.
The trouble with you is you see the world in black and white. You're good, you're bad. When the truth is, people are a little bit of both. But in your world, if you're not perfect, out you go.
Perfect? I'm not looking for perfect. Perfect is something you strive for if you're a good person, but now you're always headed the other way.
Oh, who protected Matthew?
Well, who set him up?
Like I said, not perfect.
Oh, fine. You win.
Whoa.
No, you can't keep making the same mistakes, Clint, over and over, and then turn around and ask for forgiveness.
I'm not asking for your forgiveness.
Well, that's good, because maybe you've learned something. This is now what I wanted, Clint. You in a hospital, us going at each other's necks. I wanted a brother I could trust, one I could depend on.
I could say the same thing. You and I are different. Maybe we just ought to leave it at that.
Goodbye, Clint.
Bo, I need a favor.